Alrighty, now we are live.
Do 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 do.
Okay.
Red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather.
What do you do, professional?
Have y'all posted on your socials, by the way, for this?
No, I didn't know we were gonna do anything today.
Then we're not correct.
Anyway,
Are we gonna change the schedule around?
we might have to.
To Fridays.
Can y'all do Fridays?
Right now I can. I have no job.
Because I have Fridays off. Otherwise, we'd be doing it super late.
I do not work this coming Friday, so that can work.
Yep.
It might change in the future, but yeah.
Alright, just gonna send this out.
I know a lot of things are open. Maybe we can do an escape room or something. Oh no, we can't record in there. Sadly.
If Bradley was here, I'd say Top Golf.
Going to Top Golf again.
Every day.
Alrighty. Okay, something's wrong with this.
Yeah, my ears.
I looked at the levels and it was exploding. I can hear
My
it.
ears.
That's something we're gonna have to take a. I'm gonna have to take a look at, see what's going on.
Oh no, get the warranty.
Okay. All right. And all right, starting things off in 5, 4, 3, 2. Hey everybody, welcome to episode 59 of With a Grain of Salt podcast. My name is Eddie.
It's 58.
Did I say 59?
You said
Shit,
59.
son of a bitch. Oh my gosh, 58 then.
Way to start off the new year, guys. I'm Eric.
And I'm Blade.
And joining us we have
Me.
Good to meet you, oh.
Aqua's joining us once again for this episode. So yeah, again, just like last year, we are not experts in any of the things we talk about, so take everything we say with a grain of salt.
Entertainment only, guys. Come on now.
Exactly.
You know this.
Every time I post, or every time I go live using Streamlabs, it posts on Twitter, which doesn't mean anything. I don't have any followers.
Hey, we could get verified now.
We can buy verified. Great.
You got $3? Who's got $3?
But every time, I guess they have bots that like your post or something. Because every time I'm like, all right, these people I've never heard of, and I'm guaranteed never heard of me, like it.
Interesting.
So I'm like, But yeah, how have you guys been? I've been on Aqua's streams here and there since the year started, but you guys haven't really talked too much.
Yeah, holidays are busy for all of us, I'm assuming.
Not for me. I'm
Not me.
jobless.
You hear that, guys? He wants a job. Go. Yeah. Oh, no.
As long as it's not shady.
There you go.
You can work at the place that I'm at now because I quit my previous job, the one that I kept talking about.
He went through with it. Yes, guys.
Yeah, I went through with it, and I got another job before I even got to quit this one. So I was like, oh shit, I gotta move fast.
That's the best case scenario. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was like, man, I really. Well, they were really cool about it. They were like, well, like, could you, I don't know, work the month maybe until, or at least until you find another job, you know? And I was like, yeah, sure. I made it 2 weeks. I made it one more week, and then this place was like, hey, we need you on Monday. I'm like, all right, deuces. But man, I've been in such a way better mood. I'm starting to get my energy back. I'm not stressing out all the time. I was growing gray hairs from my beard.
Damn.
I was like, no fucking way. I literally go
It's
to their
because you're
fire.
like 50. It's fine. It's an old people thing.
Yeah, but I shouldn't be getting them yet.
You're like 50, Ori. What do you mean?
I'm over there in the refineries, thinking I'm gonna die sometimes, and none of that ever happened. But then suddenly over here, smoothies. So I can finally say where I worked at, Smoothie King, because what are they gonna do? Fire me? I kept the jacket, obviously. Oh man. So the management was good, actually. Believe it or not. I'm not saying that because I was the manager.
Oh my god.
District manager, then like the franchisee.
Try not to hurt your hand while jerking yourself off, Eddie.
No, like the people above me, like, were actually really cool, but fuck me, corporate sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, like none of the shit worked. Well, like we only barely got the app, like the capability to, well, they barely got the app to work so that you can actually order ahead at that store.
Wow.
And they opened in May, and the whole time has been a fucking headache, and I'm like, what the fuck, like, can you guys fix this? And they're like, oh, it just happens. I'm like, if I told that to my boss, he'd fire me on the spot. Like, what? Like, but
Like, Eddie, shit happens.
exactly.
You'll figure it out.
If I told that
We
to,
pay you to figure it out. Throws the money in your face.
but yeah, I'm away from there now. Right now I work for pretty much IT for a company that does home theater systems. When people set up speakers.
Geek Squad. I love it.
Sort of, dude. No, I've gotten people calling in. They're like, "Hey, so this guy from Geek Squad set things up, like set up our new TV, and they didn't set up the home theater system because they didn't know how." And I was like, "You're what? Like, you're kidding, right? Just put the speaker wires at the speaker terminals."
Well, what does that look like?
Put the bare wire into the contact and twist it closed.
I don't have a twisty thing. I'm being the difficult customer.
Honestly, though,
Can you just come over and do it?
I've got plenty of really stupid customers. Like, oh my god, like there was one guy that didn't tell me the problem till 8 minutes into the call, and I was like, you fucking idiot! What are you calling me for?
Hey, some of these like people, like the elderly, they just need someone to talk to, man.
But most of them are nice.
Yeah.
Most of them have been nice. So I've only had like one guy that actually pissed me off, but everything else has been fine.
I had one guy that tried to be my friend. Like, I was trying to help him over the phone, and then he's like, there's like a awkward minute of silence, and then he goes, "Do you like music?" It's like, what? No, dude.
Do you like jazz?
Do you have any other questions pertaining to your problem?
Yeah, that's what's been going on with me. And then I'm also rearranging this place so that way we'll have better room, like a lot more room to actually record. Things will be like easier to set up. The only thing with the problem with today was like, since I'm in the process of rearranging things, everything's kind of all over the place. I gotta rewire that fucking thing, which is gonna be great.
If you don't look at it, maybe it won't fall on us. There you go.
Maybe not, but I mean, that's gonna come off anyway. I gotta use the new one for the spotlights. Like,
You know why it won't come off? Because Andrea's not here. There.
yeah.
She has a streak.
Important. This episode is dedicated to Andrea.
Yes, it was her birthday. Yeah.
On the 31st. She wasn't able to make it, which is really unfortunate, but we love you.
It's empty, but there you go. Cheers. And I think
I'm so lucky it was actually empty.
and that's the only birthday that we missed. Nothing else important to say.
Yeah, that was 2.
Joking. Blade. It was his birthday this past month. Yeah.
Yeah, there's actually one more coming up.
How old are you? What's your social security?
Aqua's is actually next. February 3rd.
The big 2-0. Damn.
We're gonna throw you a party or what?
A party? No.
No? Okay.
Well, quote unquote party would just be like us here, nobody else.
I'll finish Outlast for a stream. That'll be the party.
Oh yeah, that's been like a running joke on her streams. That she was the way. Well, I'll let you explain it, but you were essentially stuck on a certain part of Outlast the entire time.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay.
But yeah, one thing I will
I got
say.
past all the parts. I don't know what you mean.
one thing I will say after this stream, I'll post the link into the chat a little later. I'll be joining Aqua for her stream. I think we'll be probably finishing off until dawn. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have 3 chapters left.
Yeah. So that'll be a fun one. I'll put the like I said, I'll put the link in the chat so that way we'll migrate over there because there's no point in watching it on this side.
Oh, well then you can just raid my stream.
Oh yeah, I could.
Big
I need to
brain.
learn how to do that. I've never raided before. Except I was
can
killing
see that.
cockroaches.
Like Clash of Clans, like Raid.
And
what
play
is
Clash
this?
of Clans. What? I don't play mobile games.
No.
No. What do I look like? A bitch?
Oh God. Damn. Well, we lost all of our.
And there goes all our fucking viewers. All one of them. Hi, lovely lion. Thanks for showing your support again. So how have you guys? What have we missed from you guys?
Oh,
Other
just
than
his
birthdays.
birthday, you know.
Just my birthday. Loss of a job. And that's pretty much it. That's been going for me.
Whoa.
Oh, okay, we got any?
Ay,
like,
ay.
I think I got some pills or something.
Hey.
What?
You know what? If I get tea. Happy birthday. It's
You're
unopened.
gonna give him
Nice.
pills for
Chamomile.
birthday.
Chamomile tea.
There you go.
Congratulations.
That's caffeine free.
I'll spend it all in one place.
No, no caffeine. What? Is that much?
You ungrateful fuck.
You see, that's why I don't even try, Eddie. There, you get
It's
nothing.
a sleep one. That's why. Makes sense.
There you go.
Some
Knock yourself
NyQuil,
out.
some Red Bull, you're good to go.
How about you, Akko? Anything new?
Oh, planning a 15.
How's that going?
Oh. We're not having a venue. She's buying her dress from Amazon.
Okay.
Whatever happened to tradition, guys?
That's
They
what
don't want
I'm
to get
saying.
married. They don't want to get gaises. No bar mitzvahs. No.
I
Well,
made them.
we're just not gonna have a venue, and then she's gonna order her dress from Amazon, which I think is a horrible idea because she's very small and skinny and small and skinny. And her quince is in
That's 4 things right
April,
there.
and none of them can dance. No
Oh,
rhythm
Fortnite
whatsoever.
dances. This will be fun.
There's gonna be like 20 dances.
You gotta
She
put
showed
the
me her
maca in there.
backyard, and I wanted to cry.
The Macarena. Really?
That's where I'm at.
I made the dumb mistake when I was a little kid. Luckily, it was when I was a little kid, asking why not buy like your dress online, and the girls were like, "Are you stupid?" Which thinking back now, it was a really dumb question. Because you got to make sure the fucking thing fits before you buy it. And ever since, I'm like, well, yeah, it's okay, it makes sense. I've never heard someone being okay with buying a dress online.
Well, she doesn't want to buy her dress offline, but the way her parents are, which literally doesn't make sense to me, because they were like, "Hi, how about for your birthday we just give you $3,000 and redo your whole room." You could buy a venue with 1,000. You could buy a dress with 500. You could buy cakes. You could buy other dress. Like, there's so much you can do with $3,000. And then they're like, "Oh no, we can't afford any of that, but you can afford to give me $3,000 and redo my whole room and closet."
Yeah, take the $3,000, create an LLC, and on
I'm
eBay,
not
go to the.
mathematician, but I think you can afford to get a venue.
Spend it all on stocks.
Go to Vegas, put it all on red.
Oh, God.
Quickest way to lose money.
Oh yeah, tell me about it. But for me, it wasn't in Vegas. It was just I don't know if it's legal, if gambling is legal in Illinois, but it was like adjacent to Illinois. I mean, Indiana is the state. I know there's a casino, like a really big one. I went gambling there for the very first time and lost $400 in 10 minutes. And I was like, all right, I'm done. Do I have plenty? Do I have money, like that I can still go with? Sure. I'm not gonna risk that. I'm like
This
I'll
is
stick to-
foreshadowing my whole night. I would take it as a sign.
That's
Leave.
pretty much it. I was like, I'm just gonna watch people lose their money.
House always wins.
I just stuck to the bar, got some mixed drinks, watched. I think it was a football game on the TVs and just chilled. And I was like, I gotta get up before I fall asleep. Pretty sure would have gotten kicked out if I had. I'm like, all right, you're way too drunk. So speaking of football, y'all see what happened with Damar Hamlin?
Oh yeah, he just seized his heart. Right, his heart
Oh, I
seized.
heard about that.
It was on the NFL. It was Damar Hamlin. Like he was the one doing the tackle, right? He initiated the tackle.
Yeah,
He got hit in his chest, and basically,
his heart stopped.
yeah. There's this thing. I watched a YouTube video with this doctor saying that there's a certain threshold of time, like the real small window of time where if you take like trauma to the chest, like blunt force trauma to the chest, it can trigger cardiac arrest. And that's apparent. Like, I think he was speculating at that point. There's no like this is what happened, but yeah, he was like I think this is most likely what happened because he went into cardiac arrest on the field. So last I checked, he seems to be stabilizing, I will say. And yeah, he should be doing good. I know a lot of people were like freaking out. And then what's his name? Bayless. Skip Bayless, yeah. He posted a tweet. He was like, "Man, can they cancel this game?" Like it was like the worst worded thing. It sounded like he was like being, "Can they really cancel the game? Like in the middle of all this? Like, but that doesn't seem so important now." And everyone's like, "The fuck are you talking about, dude?"
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, everybody was like, "Stop the game.
Yeah.
Stop the fucking game. Postpone it, cancel it, whatever." Stop. They did. But he got flamed so fucking hard for that, and for good reason. I will say, it was like, and his apology wasn't really an apology again. It was more like, "I'm sorry you misunderstood what I said," as opposed to, "Hey, I'm sorry I worded that so fucking terribly."
I'm sorry it was too soon.
Jeez. But yeah, that's one thing I need to take off. I just got a text, somebody saying that my old restaurant's out of control. Yeah, I got a text. It was like, "Hey, like y'all need to train your staff, blah blah blah, blah blah blah." And I'm like, one thing, you're telling the wrong person. I don't work there anymore. Two, I remember this guy. Yeah, you can see I've had some issues with him.
Who is this guy?
Fucking dude that if he trips on a pebble, he'll look up to see what the nearest business is and sue that business. Like,
How did he reach you?
well, because I still have access to the to the Facebook, but
Oh no.
oh, okay, all right. Technical difficulties. This is what I wanted. Like that. I'm pretty sure you'll be able to hear it on stream. Thanks, Aqua, for the heads up. Why I normally wear headphones is for that reason. We had an entire podcast that we had to scrap. Whole hour, 45 minutes, and it was a good one.
Yeah.
Bradley showed up for the first time. Has he even been on since?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, he fixed it.
Hey,
Fred. Hey.
Yo.
how it been?
So yeah, we're taking steps to fix everything. I think it might
Hey,
be.
put them on, man. Put the headphones on.
I need the adapter.
Ooh.
Actually, hold on. I might have it here. Y'all entertain the masses while I do this.
Well, Eddie plays hide and go seek. But who else was on there? Skip Bayless and Shannon. What's his name? That talk show on Fox Sports, something like that. He had a completely different view about that. I think they're not even gonna do their rest of their show together anymore because of that. Because he had experience on the field. And Skip's like, I don't know,
What I've been told.
but he didn't die though. So
His heart stopped, so technically he did.
man, they should interview him, man. What do you call it?
What's the afterlife like?
What does Jesus look like? That's funny. What do you call it? From what I
really attentive.
from what I did, your heart stop?
Too soon.
From
He's
what
still in the hospital.
From what I heard, when he gained consciousness, he couldn't speak, so he wrote down, "Did we win?"
Oh wow.
I mean, that's devotion, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would be too if I had that contract.
Oh my goodness. I wanted to say something and I completely forgot what I was gonna say. Oh,
that-
professionalism.
Yeah. Couldn't find the adapter, huh?
I know nobody actually believes in this crap, but I guess it's something that we should.
Horoscopes?
Shit, you derailed me.
Tarot readings?
Resolutions. New Year's resolutions. Happy New Year, everybody.
We're gonna keep
Any
saying
at
it
all?
the whole podcast.
I don't really have any.
I like me.
Yeah,
I'm gonna stay me. What about you?
Get more physically active.
Physically active, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I started a push-up challenge with the crew, and nobody's posted.
Just you.
So I'm gonna change it to my fitness journey. Thanks for tagging along, guys. The whole fitness thing was what do you call it? Well, for me, as an example, do 25 push-ups morning, afternoon, and night for 7 days, and after that it's 50, and then after that 75.
Yeah,
and
I
then
see why no one else did it.
But that's for me.
I wouldn't
Like,
do it either.
oh, that's just for me. Like, everyone else can do 3 a day if they want. You know, just as long as you have to do
I can
it.
only do a plank, so.
Well, there you go then. Do a plank for like 10 seconds and then increase that time, you know? Like, everyone
That's
has
a lot of
their...
work. You're asking for a lot.
Well, that was the point of the whole chat thing, just to, like, push us to do better, to be better type thing.
I'll start it tomorrow because tomorrow I actually have a set schedule that, for at least for the next 3 months.
I hope so.
So-
God willing.
Unless I leave this job. Yeah.
Blades on board. Leave.
Yeah, the part that kind of sucks is just that I get out so late, 8 p.m. Like during the weekdays. I have Fridays off, and then I work Saturdays as well. But Saturdays I get out like at 6. That's the only part that kind of like that I don't like about the job. But then in 3 months, they pretty much let whoever's the best performers, they get to choose their schedules.
Oh, you guys are performing? Can I get a performance?
Well, hit that like button and maybe.
I'm gonna laugh if that's all you see. Like.
I thought you were gonna say that you don't work for free, but
We gotta whore ourselves out at some point. Blade.
fair enough.
Oh,
So-
the zipper goes down slightly. Oh.
So sudden. Oh my goodness.
Ow. Everything hurts.
Oh Jesus.
Blade's mic doesn't work. Well, no shits. It's you got essentially muted. There we go. Say something.
Hello.
All right, there you go.
He's back
I
in
am
business.
back from purgatory.
Oh man, this is like.
it's the first video of the year, right?
I
First
know.
video of the year.
At least we have like way much more. I'm supposed to know how to speak. We have a fucking show. We have a lot more room in the building once we clear everything out. Pretty sure those of you that have been sticking with us like since the beginning, you remember that big brown table, that wooden table that we had.
Yeah.
It's outside now because I said I gotta get this thing out of here. Like I was just so sick of it. there's a lot of things I want to get rid of. This entertainment center that our display is on.
We're in the middle of a remodel. Like,
remodel thing.
if you just look back at our first episode, it's completely different. Completely.
Yes. So remember that camera, like the whole thing that we have right now used to be skewed a little bit. So the corner was directly behind us, and I mean it worked, I guess, but you can see that those curtains weren't the same length as those curtains.
Yeah.
Same thing for here, but these never ended up getting used. The little mural that I put up, but I did that when we built this place. So, yeah. Next, one thing we really want to do, we want to like rent out office space, right?
Yeah.
It's easier said than done.
I like to do, what do you call it? If we have any guests coming in, just rent a place out. Just for that day.
We still want to do that kicking access thing, right?
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, I was there last night. That was a lot of fun.
Did you win?
Yes.
Nice.
Yes, actually. I was pretty consistent. Constant, like, it wasn't bullseye, but it was a little to the right. So I was like, all right, I'm getting better. But it made me think, like, all right, is it really a smart idea for us to go throwing axes and drinking Ciroc, like, all in one place? And we didn't get injured, but somebody in a private party did, because they sliced the shit out their hand. You want to guess how they did it?
How?
It was their kid's turn, and then the kid went, and then the kid was like, "Here you go, mom." She grabbed it, and then she went whoop, and sliced her finger.
Wow.
Wow.
Even though when you go in, they straight up tell you, "Do not hand it next to the next person. Put it on the holder, and then the next person will pick it up from there."
Darwinism. I love it.
Well, she can't get the Darwin Award because now she did reproduce.
That's true.
Yeah, the Darwin Award is that you don't reproduce.
Anymore. There you go.
That's true.
Like the guy that doused himself in gasoline and decided, "I'm gonna light a cigarette."
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
I'll do that.
For one like, guys. For one like.
We've got a lot planned for this year. I know I'm
Haunted
starting
house.
to write a script for something,
Ooh.
like a series that I want to do, but that's not going to be something we're going to film. Like, we probably won't even start pre-production. Well, technically we already did, but pre-production probably won't even start till like August, because there's going to be a lot of things to go through. But I think it's a series. I think it's a concept of a show I think you guys will like. If with any luck, it'll go on for a while. I think this could be. I genuinely think, like, if executed correctly, this could be this could be the start of our glow up. And then
We're going to have our own Snapchat domain, and we're going to be on your Snapchat store. Do people still use that? Snapchat? Who does that?
yes,
Yeah? Okay, good. Good.
yeah, people still use it, but
Still
like,
in the times.
oh, do you ever see that one? Was it? It was some TikToker who got a show on Snapchat. Someone goes home.
Oh, like a reality TV show or
Yeah,
something?
but it was on
Oh.
Snapchat, and like on oh god,
Oh my god, Eddie's algorithm.
Oh no.
Jesus.
I wonder what ruined.
Pull
my
it up,
algorithm.
Eddie.
But anyway, the show was basically about her coming home and meeting like her best friend, but like none of the conversations made any fucking sense. Like, nobody talks like this. Like, you're not gonna go, like, your best friend's not gonna come home and then you're gonna be like, so how was everything, you know? Like, when you dated this guy, then you no longer dated? Like, how did that affect you, like, mentally, you know, having to keep that image? I'm like, nobody fucking talks like this.
I do.
No, you don't.
Say a sentence like that.
I definitely do. That's how I message Jaden.
Okay, that I can see.
How are you mentally after watching that football game? How did it affect you?
Sorry. I gave you shit for going too soon.
That was a good one though.
Is that how we're gonna have to?
Got you, Eddie.
Is that how we're gonna have to format our podcast from now on? So hi, everybody. This is episode 58.
Well, not like that.
Just making sure I get the right number. I'm the one that even said this is episode 58, guys. Right? Yeah, it is. All right, welcome to episode 59. We're almost at 60, and you know what that means? We're almost at 69.
Hey.
We gotta do something for that.
No, we don't. No, we don't.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, that'll be Eddie's smut episode.
Oh god, just reading nothing but porn.
He can't do it if you guys are like laughing and looking at him like weirdos.
Yeah, because like
It's
you guys
out
are
of
laughing and
character.
looking at me, but then it's like I'm over here thinking like it's easier if I'm alone, but then I picture myself alone reading this shit. I was like, I don't know what looks worse. Not to say like reading smut is bad, but I don't know, me like speaking it out loud. Like I don't know.
Speaking it out loud.
Yeah.
I don't know, just something about having your friend read smut to you is just something I didn't expect that would
Gather
happen.
around, children. Oh God.
Oh,
gonna say
not the
everybody.
children.
Children.
Gather around, everybody.
You're reading this to children?
No,
Keep talking, Eddie. We won't get to 69.
we're still gonna get canceled.
Oh no.
Page is just a number. No.
Oh.
Okay.
I said page. All right.
Made my heart stop a little bit.
Oh God.
Are you gonna tell us something, Lori?
No. I'm not. I swear.
No.
This is somebody say something in chat. Like I'm
been
no
nice
longer
knowing
watching.
You can talk about your forehead.
Oh fuck you.
Lori has a beautiful forehead. You guys see how it reflects off the light? It's beautiful. What's that song from Moana? It's so shiny.
You guys know what happened here, right?
No, what happened?
I've told this story so many times.
Didn't you get burned or something?
Yeah, the firework hit me in the head. That's why it's like uneven this.
I see it now.
I'm not saying that my hairline doesn't recede, but
It's
that's why
it
this
is
one's
a little
more.
bit. Tiny
wrong with
bit.
it.
Huh?
Nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, unless you call attention to it, you fuck.
Looking
anybody to
deeply
see.
into my screen now.
Alright, just gonna
Which
mute
is our
this.
next sponsor, Keeps.
Video mute the stream. Just gonna. Oh shit! I pressed the wrong.
Oh
thing.
no!
And then boop. And then boop.
Oh.
Hey.
That's crazy.
Oh man, I can't wait till we actually get things to work.
Hi, Noah.
Noah's her little brother.
Oh,
Should
okay.
have ripped your face off.
Somebody didn't just
Something
show
else.
up here. Of course.
Like
That's
a
the
ghost.
ghost.
You named
No,
it.
no, no, that's the ghost.
Are we gonna have a paranormal podcast?
Hey,
I
I'm
would
waiting.
love one.
We
I'm
should.
waiting.
Ouija board?
Hey.
A Luigi board?
No,
The haunted
wow.
house?
I'm not part in that.
Ah man.
Maybe a seance. I don't know what a Ouija board.
Isn't it like the same thing?
Aunts. I win.
No,
Basically.
they're not.
As long as you don't bring any like Blair Witch kind of doll things, I think we're
Voodoo
good.
dolls?
Yeah. Have you seen the one from
I
Blair
think
Witch?
we should.
Out of mud and twigs.
It's been a long time since I've seen
We'll go
Blair
get the
Witch.
actual Annabelle doll.
So Annabelle.
Actual.
Yes.
Yeah, the real doll.
Just around the studio. Well, we lost her.
I can picture us like trying to take all our equipment to a haunted house, like an abandoned building, whatever. And I'm like, all right, it's time to start the podcast. Then we realize there's no power. I can picture us making that kind of mistake. Like, no shit.
Gas generator? You know?
Yeah.
Fumigate ourselves
Well, I don't have that generator right next to
to
it.
episode spooky of
Welcome to
Podcast.
Spoopy Podcast.
Oh no.
Who puts a generator right next to themselves? You don't even do that inside, you know? Come on.
I mean, maybe that's how they died.
No boy.
Oh my god.
Insert the suspense TikTok.
I want. What kind of places would y'all haunt if you became a ghost?
Your house.
Oh.
Where's my shampoo? I want you to have a bigger forehead.
It's so weird. Like on the condensation on the mirror.
It's just forehead. I can't wait. Like I want us to be. I want us to be ghosts. That's I want us to die.
Oh.
Can you just imagine like what kind of ghosts our generation would make?
Like, what do you call it? You're in an elevator and
Autistic
you hear,
ghost, probably.
Autistic
you hear
ghosts.
on God. For real.
They appear and they're just Fortnite dancing.
No riz.
The Fortnite Battle Pass.
Oh
Man,
no.
I wouldn't say a hospital. Maybe like somewhere useless, you know, like the White House or something.
Somewhere
that'd be a great
useless.
place.
Warrior House. That's useless.
Highly populated.
Say my house?
Yeah.
This is my house.
Yeah, that's what we'll want. We'll just all go there.
No, if his piano like starts, you know, working.
I'll play Fur Elise on it.
I'm sure there's a place. I think we talked about it last time. Like the one place in Dallas. I think you brought it up.
What, the hotel?
last time. Yeah.
What?
You said there was it's like somewhere in Dallas, I believe.
No, I don't know. I just know, I know the name of it. It's Yorktown Memorial Hospital.
That one. Would we be
It's
able
the
to?
insane asylums that have me worried.
It's not really, no, not really. It's more like a mental asylum slash like rehab. And there's like a church inside, and there's a library for like a library slash nursery. And I want to go there.
All red flags. It's all red.
Why?
It means guaranteed ghosts. You know?
Guaranteed ghost.
That's what we're looking for.
It is guaranteed because like the owner like of like the hospital, it's like an old white balding man, and he was like, I've been like the healthiest person in the world, and I've like worked in here, and, like I know what like a heart attack feels like without even having one.
He was like, I'm 43.
Interview this old balding man. Age 23.
Night shifts aren't that bad.
So I think I got how we're gonna do it. We're gonna set everything up. Put our we're gonna sit in the chairs. You know, Aqua is gonna sit we're gonna sit around
I'll lay across the table.
with one with one chair directly in front of the camera.
Oh
that
no.
way- That way, if a ghost wants to join in and say a few words, he can manifest, I guess, into
In the
that
chair.
And I'll be like, "So how are you doing?" And I'll be like,
We'll put like a fog machine there.
yeah." So that way it'll be easier to see with lasers. Yeah.
What do people use? Don't they use like the old Xbox Connect or whatever?
The infrared thing.
Yeah.
I'm just picture like we have all this electromagnetic equipment, and last, probably our strongest piece of equipment, an Xbox Connect.
It flopped terribly, so we got this at a good price.
Ghost is just like confirm.
Xbox turn off.
How do you guys do with spooky shit?
Great. Except for games. I don't fuck with games.
Spooky games? Like hide and go seek in the dark?
No, like Outlast.
Like Five
shit.
Nights at Freddy's?
Yeah.
Pop-up scares, right?
Oh no, I fuck with Five Nights at Freddy's, but like Outlast, no, I'm good. I'm good.
That way it's been
That
so
creepy
long.
guy picked me up and threw me out a window.
I mean, we got past the part that you couldn't get past.
I don't know, just, I could get past it.
Okay, well it's past. But I know today she should be able to finish Until Dawn. I think you guys remember that game, right?
The Wendigos.
It hasn't been revealed yet.
Oh.
Well, there we
I don't know
go.
how far y'all were in. Spoiler alert, right?
Well, I don't think she caught it.
Yeah.
Did you hear what he said?
No,
Okay,
good.
perfect. Yeah.
I wasn't listening to be honest.
Damn.
My bad.
I'm back in purgatory.
It's like you got so sad.
No, spooky shit. Nah.
I'm great with spooky shit.
At
Like
games, it's a
IRL?
game, you know. But
Mm.
IRL?
It's different IRL than it is in games, though.
True.
In the Matrix? I don't know.
I mean, sure, it is different, but
It's very different. I have experience.
I mean, I haven't gone to any of those places.
No, like, not even like, I've never even like been anywhere, but like my mom's ex-husband, who I didn't know she married, no one knew she married. We just moved in one day and she said that they were married, and she was best friends with his daughter. Couldn't imagine marrying my best friend's dad, but you know, that's just me.
Oof.
And how does that make you feel?
Scary.
Oh well,
That's the
their
true
house
horror
was
story.
like weird. There was like a lot of land around it, and it was like really creepy. And around this time, my brother was like two or three, and he would always be like, "You see the man standing in the corner?" And he was like, "Oh," I was like, "What man?" And like I would feel like a presence there, but I wouldn't like see anyone. And he was like, he can't move, and I was like, "Why?" He was like, "Because his feet and hands are like nailed into like the ground and the wall." And I'm like, "Oh, okay, that's cool." And then there was a time that we were like sitting in the living room together, like the TV was off, there was like no toys or anything in there. We just heard like a dog bark. We don't have a dog. We have a cat.
The cat's barking.
And we like started like looking around for like toys and shit, and there's like nothing. And then we heard it again. And I was like, alright, you know, good night. Figure out what y'all
Can't
gonna
get
name
me
the
under
dog.
the covers.
Yeah, figure out the name.
So when did you knew you moved into the Adams family?
Wednesday.
I think we moved in 2019, like when COVID came out.
They don't have a baby.
Oh no.
And like I would see shit, cause like there was a time he was like, came home and no one was home, but like all the cabinets and all the drawers and shit was open, and all the lights were on, and I was like, oh, that's cool.
It's an earthquake.
Y'all weren't robbed?
No, I'm pretty sure they wouldn't want to steal
Yeah, they figured that
Silverware.
out. They don't got
The
shit.
robber's just in there. Ooh.
I don't think they wanted that stuff. Then there's like a PS4 sitting in the living room, so if they wanted to take something, it's
They're like,
Up
nah,
for
it's too
grabs.
easy. It looks like a trap.
That'd be funny. Robert's just waiting outside. I think it was a ghost. Yes. I'm good.
No.
I think like in Mexico shit, like growing up in that ranch that we had was just creepy. Like, but I'm pretty. I was never convinced it was a ghost. Like I still believe in like ghosts and stuff. But they always try to convince me of shit. Like, look, I get it. Do I believe in ghosts? Yes, but like the shit they would come up with when I was a kid was so far fetched. Like, especially here going to this school, before they even built the elementary building, it was like considerably smaller, like less than a third of the size it is now. And then finally they finished building it when I was in first grade, and they insisted that the school was haunted because as they were putting in the foundation, somebody fell in and it solidified around them, and they just left them there.
Monster house.
And you, I kid you not, you could still see his feet, quote unquote, under like the reception desk, sticking out like it's like boots. And I'm like, fucking sure, especially because that desk is only like a foot long, so that you're telling me this guy was a dwarf or some shit. Like,
We moved the furniture around. We used his feet as a door stopper. Fucking hell.
Oh no.
I swear they tried to convince us so hard of that shit. It was like the pool on the roof in high school.
That was dumb. That was really dumb.
Oh my
People
gosh,
still believe it.
I know I'm gonna do that shit to my kids. If I have kids, I'm gonna fill their heads full of the dumbest shit. And then you're like, Dad, that's not real. Is it real? Start googling.
Make a domain. It's real.
Ah man. So is there anything this year you guys are looking forward to?
The Super Bowl. Cowboys got it this year.
What?
Huh?
What did you say?
I didn't say anything.
The Super Bowl's your magnum opus for this year?
Not really. I just the first thing that came to mind.
Yeah.
I'm not
Like-
like this is the one thing that I'm clinging on to.
That's
Type
all I
thing.
have left.
Jesus Christ, no. But it looks interesting this year. God forbid no one drops dead.
I'm looking forward to the Dead Space remake. It looks pretty lit. Pretty much.
Is it like a live action or?
No, it's
a
the
game.
game.
Oh,
But
okay.
upgraded graphics.
It is a horror
Everything.
game.
Looks great.
Survival horror.
Yeah.
A lot of jump scares.
I feel like every horror game is a survival. I don't think your intention is to die.
True.
I mean, have you not played 1,000 Ways to Die?
No, but I can show you 1,000 ways to die.
Oh.
I think my favorite memes of last year was like the Friday the 13th memes, where the guy like dancing California girls while somebody's getting murdered. The thing I'm looking forward to this year, I don't really know. I guess I do have a cruise planned this summer. I guess that, first vacation and like.
I'm gonna laugh if it turns into a murder mystery.
Oh, it's gonna be one of those. Oh, all right.
And you're
Eddie,
like, I knew I
gonna
should have
be-
stayed home.
Eddie, you're gonna be like the butler or some shit. I'm like, oh fuck, now to be in character the whole fucking cruise. That'd be annoying. No, hopefully not. And if it is, I'm just gonna be like, I didn't do it.
You just stay in your room the whole time.
Stay in my room. I mean, might as well. I do that here. I'll just look out the window, see water. Great. Now I don't.
What
wanna
do you
know.
think of those TikTok mermaid videos?
What do you mean TikTok mermaid videos?
Yeah.
I don't know what
You
you're
haven't
talking
seen
about.
them
I
at
don't
all?
open TikTok.
We have an account.
I know, I've seen them.
You seen them? See, she knows what I'm
All right,
talking
what tell
What
me
are
about
they?
them? All right, I'll look it up, I guess.
What about them?
Yeah.
about. Like, do you think they're real or is it like a beluga whale? Just... Yeah.
Oh no. But didn't
I
they?
feel like mermaids are real, but I feel like we haven't like discovered that part of the ocean.
I mean, we do know more about space than we do about the ocean.
That's true.
Obviously not. No, because NASA used to study the ocean, and then they had found something, and they were like, "Nah, fuck this, and we're going to space." I want to know what they found.
Amore. It's a
The
spiky.
Kraken.
It's a spiky eel. The Kraken.
That'd be fucking terrifying.
I mean, the shit they've like, the water ocean mysteries shit, like the bloop. Y'all heard of that, right?
Yeah.
What?
Have you heard of the bloop?
No.
Basically what it is that I can't remember which institute it was, but they picked up this sound. It was just like a bloop, and they did the calculations and stuff, and basically they said like whatever made this noise was like a mile big or some shit like that. Like it was, they're like whatever made this noise was fucking huge, because they heard that shit like across the globe under the water. So they're like, okay. I think they were eventually said it was something that wasn't organic, like just some giant bubble. I guess the dirty bubble from SpongeBob.
Dirty
maybe.
bubble.
But but yeah, like I still remember.
We should have an
freaking out.
ocean podcast where we all just go swimming.
I can't even swim.
I can't swim.
I can't either.
Happy birthday, Raven. I can't swim.
We can just go to the beach, just an hour that way.
That's
I
true.
can't swim. And it's like 5 hours my way.
This was your idea.
Yeah, that's the point. We'll just
Yellow
float.
submarine.
It only gets deep if you like go far out.
I want to go far out.
All right.
No, because there was a time I went to the beach and I was with my friend, and I wasn't even deep in the water, and the wave had knocked me over, and I almost drowned.
Oh god.
Oh shit. I still remember there was this guy drowning. I think it was 13 maybe at the time, and he was out there in the water. Everybody's helping him. They're going to go help the guy, and my cousin, I don't know what the hell she was thinking, because I wasn't gonna go help him. I don't know how to swim, and two, there's plenty of cooks in the kitchen. If I go over there, what the fuck am I gonna do? So I just stood
So he
there.
became a chef.
I stood there, and I'm just watching, and then my cousin, she's like, I think she was like in her 20s at the time or something. She's like, Waddy, get over here, it's not safe. I'm like, what? The ocean's gonna decide to kill me instead once they save him? Like, what the fuck? Like,
It's gonna be like Moana and just like grab you.
Give me those cheeks. Wait, no.
why? What's wrong with you?
Yeah, I think you would say that. Why?
No.
Okay, so that we got two things lined up. We got an ocean podcast and a spooky podcast, a haunted one.
I thought the spooky podcast was first.
And well, I'm just like in no particular order.
No particular
Asterisk.
order, whatever comes available, you know. But
Yeah.
I've been deep sea fishing. Have you guys?
I've always wanted to.
I can't swim.
I can't swim either.
Motherfucker, you're on a boat.
What if I fall off the boat?
I'm on a boat. But
You think you're gonna
I'm not
like
taking-
swim after the fucking
I'm
thing?
not taking that chance.
This reminds
But
me
yeah.
of a book I have. Does it hurt?
I ain't
It's a
talking
crazy
about that.
book. It's a real crazy book.
Am I gonna read it?
No.
Synopsis?
I got it.
What's it about?
Deep sea fishing.
It's a smut book.
no, okay.
I figured.
No, it's crazy because she like ran away from the U.S. and she lives in Australia, and she like fucks like rich like stupid guys and like steals their identities and like opens up like bank accounts and takes their money. And she did it with like this one guy at a bar. Well, first they met, and then he was like, "You seem upset. Let's like get out of here." So he took her behind a waterfall, and she was like, "So is this where you're gonna kill me?" And he's like, "Oh, no, but I could because like this like waterfall is not very popular." And then he gave her head behind the waterfall and then fucked her. He was the first guy to give her an orgasm. And then he took her home, and then she did the same thing that she does with every other guy. And then he found out like 3 days later. And he's like, "Hey, you wanna go swimming with sharks?" And then he like they get on the boat, they go swimming with sharks, it's just them two. And she like leaves her phone at home. I don't know why she would do that. And then
Of course.
he like gets the sharks around the boat, and then he puts her head in the water and like fucks her, and like while he's drowning her, basically he's fucking her.
That's like choking to a whole new level.
Damn.
And then
What's a phone gonna do when you're doing those two activities?
I thought you were gonna say waterboarding, but.
I don't know. It's wild. I don't want to be drowned while fucked. Doesn't sound fun.
I guess in
With like
honor.
sharks, like there was like sharks swimming around her too, and then there's like a time where like he had her underwater and like a shark was like swimming at her face, and he pulled her out and the shark went up in the air. I would shit myself. That's just me though.
Jesus. So I went from deep sea fishing to deep sea fucking. Wow.
It
As
never
a-
occurred to me when I was out there deep sea fishing that I get fucked while drowning. Never occurred to me.
So that's why he doesn't want to do it.
I read the
Um,
book. No, I'm
You know,
just
what? I
kidding.
think I will never go back after.
In honor of Andrea, For her birthday, we might as well do an "Am I the Asshole" to finish things off. For those of you that don't know, r/Am I the Asshole is a subreddit where people tell their stories, and they pretty much ask, "Am I the asshole in this situation?" In this case, the title is, "Am I the asshole for telling my sister that she's being a disloyal and terrible daughter for getting a hotel room with her fiance?"
What?
I mean, it sounds pretty cut and dry. My 28 male family is very traditional. One rule for all guests, family or no, is you cannot sleep with your partner if you aren't married. No exceptions. I've always thought that was very fair. Their house, their rules. And me and my wife, 27 female, followed it happily whenever we visited, which is frequently. The whole family lives really close together for 5 years till we got married last year. The issue is my sister, 29 female, and her fiance in quotes for some reason, 28 male. I say it like that because they've been engaged for 4 years together for 8. They've been engaged for 4 years and they've been together for 8. They claim they did this to save money, even though my parents offered to pay for the wedding 4 years ago. They won't now, though. And they turned them down, wanting to take it slow. An engagement isn't slow. All right. The whole extended family was planning to come over my parents' place for a get-together for a few days next week. And my sister asked her parents with me in the room if they could share a bed. Usually she gets her old room. He shares the basement with our uncles. Before my parents said anything, I reminded her that she knew very well the rule, and my parents agreed. My sister said, "Okay, we'll get a room at the hotel up the road." Me and my parents are floored. We all think this is very disrespectful to the people who birthed and raised her, and not staying home is showing the values casual sex more than our parents. I told her she was a disloyal and frankly bad daughter. Now she isn't coming and hasn't spoken to any family since. My wife mostly agrees but thinks I went too far. Am I the asshole?
That depends. Are they Amish?
Are they Amish? It doesn't say anything there.
Are they religious? What's the deal with that specific rule? You know,
They're probably just religious.
I guess they're religious. You cannot sleep with your partner if you aren't married. No exceptions. That's it. That's all it says. It doesn't say anything about their religion.
I don't think she's wrong. I mean, they went out of their own way to get a room instead of sleeping in their house in the same room. You know what I'm saying?
The only problem is she asked. That was the question. Like, she just asked, and that caused the whole problem. Like,
so basically, is this guy the asshole for telling his sister that she's a bad daughter because she decided to get a hotel room with her fiance because they can't sleep together in the house? Eric, you said no, or that he is the asshole.
Yeah, he is the asshole.
Blade?
Yeah.
I would say he is, because like they're respecting the parents' wishes by going somewhere else. The parents didn't say anything, right? And
yeah, the parents were pissed.
And for him to take it upon himself to get so, I don't know. It just, we all know a lot of parents who say don't have sex before marriage, but they've done it before. You know, they've had sex before marriage, and then they got married, and then they got divorced.
Okay, we're going off.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying, like, the divorce rate of America is very high, so it's like, whatever. But like, having sex before marriage isn't gonna change whether you stay together.
What do you think, Aqua?
Drugs.
I agree.
Yep.
Don't do drugs in your parents' house.
I don't know. I was listening and then I zoned out, so I don't know what happened.
Is he the asshole for telling his sister she's a bad daughter for choosing to go with her fiance to a hotel room instead
No,
of
I would do the same thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I would go, but he's the asshole, yeah.
Yeah. I agree.
I don't think I want to fuck in my parents' house. That's just me.
The comments are pretty much all saying the same thing that you guys are saying. They're like, yes, you're the asshole. It's none of your business what they do in a hotel room. She opted out of your bullshit and is living her life on her terms, not some blockheaded controlling AHs. My 28 male family is very traditional. My sympathies. I hope they recover soon. Like, like one thing he says is like really like you rather go to a hotel and have casual sex as opposed to staying with your family. Like they've been together for 8 years.
Yeah.
Is that really? That doesn't seem casual to me.
And also, what if they don't? What if they just?
What if they just fucking sleep?
What if they just sleep?
Like, oh my gosh. So wait, so once they're married, it's okay for them to fuck in the house? Like, if let's say they have thin walls, they're hearing everything
know,
going
that's
on,
still
and
weird.
the parents are like, "Oh, look at them, they're married," and then they hear the same thing in the other room. They're like, "They're not married. She's a whore."
Bust up the belt. Whore.
Do it again.
Christ. Oh no!
Harder.
Eddie, you're made for this.
No. No.
Oh boy.
Oh man. All right, that was they pretty much all agree. I'm not a big fan of traditions. So I mean, I'll respect them, but some people just take them too far.
Yeah.
Like you're made immediately a bad person if you don't want to follow something. Like as long as you're not keeping other people from like that really want to follow those traditions, and they're not hurting anybody else in doing so. Fucking everybody live and let live, whatever. But hey,
Christians don't know how to do that.
True.
yeah. I grew up that way. I can't really say I'm not religious anymore.
Me neither.
So I'm just like, yeah.
I'm gay.
All right. Anything else that y'all want to bring up before we end things off for today?
I don't know.
Is 2 plus 2 really 4?
I mean, if you really want to go that route. Like, all right. Well,
Is it really 4?
I'm gonna go ahead.
All right, this is
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Oh no!
Okay. Ow!
Don't do that again.
Okay, this is we're gonna go ahead and end things off here. And if anybody's
Wait, do you want me to
interested-
start my stream and then you raid my stream?
I'll be doing that a little bit. I just gotta set a couple.
Oh, you could host my stream after this stream. You can
Okay.
do that.
I just need to turn on my PS4. So
I'll eat your PS4.
Okay. I just need to turn it on, connect it to
Don't
the
look
internet
at me.
again, and then I'll
What
be
did I
able
do?
to stream it or host it.
Make sure your mixer's working. I don't want to hear shitty mic quality.
I'm not gonna use the.
God
I mean,
damn.
I know these mics are better than yours. I can guarantee you.
Damn
that
right.
much.
Yeah, and they sound like that. So
Oh.
It's not the mic, it's the mixer.
here we are.
Anyway, that's been episode 58. Jesus.
Plus Worry's
First
forehead.
one of the
Oh.
year.
You should have named it episode 58 plus Worry's forehead.
I'm not joining your stream anymore. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, we're not experts in any things we talked about, so take everything
Aye.
we say with a grain of salt.
There you go.
Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll be right back with Aqua Stream. See you in a